So we've already talked about why we need the roll cast. And so now we're just going to do it. Same as before, thumb on top of the grip. But this time you get a respite from the slow, quiet pickup. You just drag the line along the water so the line stays in contact with the water until you get the rod to this position, which should look familiar. It's the backcast stop position. Your hand is in exactly the same position as it's always been, right up by your ear. You're in the hello, it's for you position. And in fact, that's what you're going to do. So you've got your hand up here, your forearms pointed up, your rod's pointed up. You have a belly of line behind you. As you look at this, it's kind of a reversed capital D. To me, it's a capital D, but from your perspective, it's been flipped. You're going to have, this is really important, you got to make sure the rod's tilted out away from you some. You just don't want it up like this because it's not going to work well, believe me. Tilt the rod out like that. Make sure you've got the belly of that D hanging behind you. And you're going to make a kind of aggressive forward cast. Takes a little more effort to make this cast than the forward cast, because you got to overcome the surface tension of the water. The secret to this cast is not just that your hand needs to be up by your ear. It's not just that the rod's got to be straight up or that you got to have the belly, the sag of the D behind you. It's in the way you move the rod forward. There are actually two speeds here. There's slow and then a jolt. So drag, capital D, belly of the line behind you, ease it forward, jolt it with the rod stopping way short of where you think it should be. And then you lower it down, if, let's say, if you're fishing a Chernobyl or a streamer or something, dragging the line through the water. So notice the two speeds here. Ease it forward and twitch the rod tip. And I do this by doing that. Drag, capital D, hand by my ear, forearm upright, rod pointing up, ease it slowly and pop the rod tip and down. I'm going to say a little bit more about the fast part at the very end of the roll cast. The shorter the distance over which you go fast, which makes it more like a twitch or a jolt, the better your roll cast. If you go fast over a long distance, sort of sweeping the rod down to the water, it won't go as well. If you go fast over a really short distance and you'll think, well, that can't work, you'll have a good roll cast. So ease it forward, pop the tip and down. Drag, capital D, ease it forward, twitch the tip and down. By the way, notice where my elbow finishes. It doesn't finish out away from me, it finishes right here. Why? Strong position, comfortable position, very effective in cutting through a headwind. By the way, if you struggle to do this, or your hand's getting tired or whatever, I mean, after all, we've already learned the pick up and lay down cast, the 4-part cast. We've already learned false casting. Maybe your arm's getting a little tired here. Or let's just say, by the way, there's a lot of road noise here. Sorry about that. Or let's say you've got a headwind. You can take your other hand and put it at the bottom of the rod. And now you get the power of two hands to make that aggressive, that short, abbreviated at the end of the roll cast. Right there. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. You have any questions? Let's roll cast.